to offer their condolences to his family. Azimio Leader Raila Odinga was among top leaders who visited the family of the late Magoha and mourned him as an astute civil servant. And as Stephen Leto reports, former President Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet is holding joint meetings with the family of the late Professor George Magoha to plan for his burial.
An emotional moment at the home of the late Professor George Magoha. His absence was loud. Leaders, friends and relatives trooped the Nairobi home of the former Education Cabinet Secretary to console the family. Azimio Leader Raila Odinga mourned the late Magoha as a transformational leader during his stint as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nairobi and as Education Cabinet Secretary.
Professor Magoha is somebody who has dedicated his life, that is his working life, in the service of the people of Kenya. All of you know, and I don't need even to stress it. One, that he was an academic giant. As a Minister for Education in this country, he championed the reforms in the education sector like no other, and brought also discipline. Completely wiped out exam cheating.
Odinga, who addressed the media alongside Magoha's widow, revealed that the burial plans for the late Professor Richard Magoha, brother to the late Magoha, will proceed as planned on Saturday.
But he dies almost at the same time with his other younger brother, whose body has now also just arrived today. The tragedy that the two brothers' bodies are lying together in the Leafield home today as we speak. So we will bury the brother first this Saturday, and the professor will be buried later on.
We have the two funerals. The bodies of his brothers arrived from the United States, Nyabera, and we'll continue with that funeral on Saturday. The burial will happen on Saturday, and then after that we'll get together and plan for the funeral of Professor George Magoha.
The death of Professor Magoha came as a shock to his former cabinet colleagues. We meet former CS for Defense Eugene Wamalwa, preparing to leave his home for a meeting with other former colleagues in the cabinet to plan how to assist the family in the burial arrangements. Wamalwa describing Magoha as a firm and dedicated cabinet secretary who was loyal to his boss and hated politics.
For Prof, first of all, he was a no-nonsense guy, and he would start by saying, I'm not a politician and I'm not here to please anyone. He would say it as it is. I hate him or like him. We always thought he was in the wrong profession. He should really have been in the military. He was like a commander.
During his tenure at the Education Ministry, the 100% transition as well as the competency-based curriculum were his two biggest assignments. His colleagues say Magoha sacrificed his sleep to ensure he met his target. The late Magoha will wake up his cabinet colleagues as early as 5 a.m. to open exam containers in their respective stations.
He could be the minister who visited the highest number of schools across the country. He supervised 100% transition from our primary schools to our secondary schools. We also witnessed safety of our exams, efficient marking of our exams.
He got all of us on board. And he would assign us, you cover here, you cover here, and he would call you to find out, Eugene, have you arrived? Are you there? Mm-hmm. And I'll tell him, I think I was sent towards I think the Maimahiu area. I was in that area and it was very cold, opening those containers very early in the morning. But I called him, I told Prof, I've reported this.
Magoha's colleagues have begun their meetings today to assist the family with the burial arrangements. Former CSs Fred Matiang'i and Raphael Tuju are the co-chairs.
The meeting is going on. In fact, I'm going to run such meeting right now, and we're doing the best we can to assist the family and to pray for the family.
But as his colleagues, we're meeting this evening, today and tomorrow. We will be working with the family to support them.
They have already selected a team that will be attending the burial of Magoha's late brother. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.
All right, Leto, thanks so much for that. Now